Welcome to English with Teacher. I'm Teacher. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you're having a great day. So, thank you for everyone for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. We're growing. You're helping to promote the channel, and more people are seeing the content. This is absolutely wonderful. Thank you. So today, I will be doing some advanced English. We'll be reading a passage from the Bible, and then, my student co-host will be reading it, and I will be correcting any pronunciation. And then we're going to have a discussion, and in the discussion, I will work on any grammar and basic conversational skills at the same time. So for anyone who wishes to follow, we're learning from the New Living Testament. We are in Galatians, and we are doing verses 6 to 10. Okay? So, please introduce yourself, sir.
Hello everyone, my name is Nam. 4 years old, I live in Vietnam.
Thank you very much. And thank you for joining me and being part of the video. I appreciate it. So, okay, let's start by reading.
So I'm going to read this paragraph.
Yes, the 2 pages.
Okay, so there is only one good news. I am shocked that you are turning away so soon from God.
Hang on. So shocked.
Shock.
Okay, but you pronounce the D more than the K. So shocked.
So shocked.
Right.
So shocked.
Right. That's better.
So shocked that you are turning away so soon from God, who called you to Himself through the loving mercy of Christ.
Nice. Yep, Christ.
You are following a different way. Thus pretense
Right.
to be the good news, but it is not the good news at all. Good news at all.
Yeah.
You are being fooled by those who deliberately
Right. Deliberately.
twist the truth.
Hang on. Twist. Right. That's it.
Who deliberately twist the truth concerning Christ. Oh, Christ. Let God choose. Hold on, anyone in corrupting us.
Hang on. Including. Right. Now when you do that, when you do an L, right, you just bring your tongue up behind your front teeth, right, and touch the la, including. Right, that's it.
Us, or even an angle from heaven. Who preaches a different kind of good news than the one we preached you. I say again what we have said before. If anyone preaches any other good news than the ones you welcome, let that person be accused.
Hang on. Cursed. Let that person be cursed.
Let that person be cursed. Obviously, I'm not trying to win the approval of people, but of God, increasing people were my goal. I would not be quite stubborn.
Very good. Again, I'll say this is tricky stuff. I don't teach you from easy stuff. And there's a lot, right? So it's not like something short that you're starting out with. You're starting at a pretty high level. So yes, you're doing good. There's a few things I had to correct, but your pronunciation is pretty good. Welcome. Okay, so let's go through. Let's look at the first verse. Okay. So I am shocked that you are turning away so soon from God, who called you to himself through the loving mercy of Christ. You are following a different way that pretends to be the good news. So what does that say to you?
The writer is shocked that someone turning away so soon from God.
Okay, what's another word for shocked?
Shock.
What's another word though? What could you use instead of shocked?
When someone make us surprised,
Right, surprised. Right, right, the same type of thing. So if you're repeating it, right, you could say the writer was surprised that people were turning away from God. Okay? Because in this context, the two words mean about the same thing. Okay? So the next verse.
Who conduced himself to the mercy. This I don't really understand.
So the next verse is, but it is not the good news at all. You are being fooled by those who deliberately twist the truth concerning God.
You being fooled?
Right.
It does fool like cheat.
Do you know what they mean by twist the truth?
I don't really know.
Okay, so in this context, right, what they're talking about is they're taking a true statement and they're turning the words to mean something else. In Canada, politicians do this all the time. So they take something that's true and then they twist the words into something that's not true. It sounds like the truth because it's the same words, but it's not true because of the way they twisted it. Okay? So twisting something, you take something that's good and you twist it and all of a sudden it's bad. Okay? It's like in Canada we have guns for hunting, right? Hunting is good. You go out, you get food, it's recreation, it's good. But when that gets twisted and somebody uses a gun against another person, they've taken something good that is meant as good and turned it to bad. So do you understand what the word twisting, when they use the word twist, what it means?
Like someone take it back to us?
Yeah. So they twist a good intention and make it and turn it to something bad, to use bad against you. Right? There's a couple different meanings for it.
Not this one?
Yes, that's the physical, right? But what we're talking about is doing that with the truth. So turning the truth and mixing it up.
Turning the truth.
Right?
Huh?
So they mix up the truth to change something good into something bad.
Okay.
Right? But they're twisting it. They're taking it and they're taking what's there and they're just twisting it to something bad. They're changing it to something bad.
Change something good to bad?
Yes. Exactly. Okay, so now the next one, right? Let God's curse fall on anyone, including us or even an angel from heaven, who preaches a different kind of good news than the one we preach to you. Curse.
This is my new words. Curse.
This is how we stretch your vocabulary. You learn new words.
Oh my God, curse. Understand.
Okay. So do you understand what he's saying in that verse?
Let God's curse fall on anyone including us. Fall on anyone? I don't really understand this. My heart's for me.
So fall on anyone. Let the curse impact anyone. Let anyone who does this be cursed. So fall on anyone is like rain falling and it hits everyone who does this. Right?
Huh?
So anyone who preaches bad, let the curse fall on them. Including me. If I preach bad, let the curse fall on me too. Okay? So that's what it means by fall on, right? It's kind of like let the good fall on everyone, right? You know, let the rain fall on everyone, right? help the crops. And
that's a good.
right, but this is a curse. This is bad. So he's saying, let the bad thing fall on anyone who teaches wrong.
Oh,
Okay? So, yeah, let God's curse fall on anyone, including us or an angel from heaven, who preaches a different kind of news. Right? So who preaches a lie instead of the truth?
preachers.
Preaching is like a speech.
Let's speak.
Speech.
Let's speak.
Speak. Hang on, not speak. Speak is what everybody does. Speech.
Speech.
Right, CH. Right? So
Make a speech in front of a lot of people.
right, but this is a speech about the Bible, a speech about Christ. It's a religious speech, is preaching.
Okay.
Okay, that's the difference between preaching and a speech. Is a preaching is specifically religious.
Very true.
Okay? So speech is always about Christ. It's always about religion. Okay. I say again, as I said before, if anyone preaches any other news than the one you welcomed, let that person be cursed. So he just repeats himself. Okay? Number 9. So number 10, obviously I'm not trying to win the approval of people but of God. If pleasing people were my goal, I would not be a servant of Christ.
I would not be a servant.
Do you understand that? Right? Because when he's talking about Christ, he's talking about the truth. So he's going to say the truth, and if you like it or not, he doesn't care. He's going to tell you the truth.
The Christ, he tell us the truth.
Well, Christ, he's talking about the truth of who Christ is and the truth of what he means. Okay? So he's going to say what the truth of Christ means, whether it makes people happy or whether it makes them angry.
Make people happy
Or angry.
or angry.
Yes. It's like somebody talking to you about history, and they're going to tell you the history. And some history you're going to think is good, and some history you're going to think is bad. But if they tell you the truth, you're not going to like it all the time, because some history is always bad. Right?
Make other people angry, maybe something.
Right. So that's what he's saying. Sometimes I'm going to say stuff that's going to make you angry, but I don't care because I have to tell the truth. Okay? Now, what questions do you have?
I want to learn about
Pronunciation of
preachers. Is that without pronunciation like preaches.
Yes, preaches. Preached. Then the one that was preached to you, right? If anyone preaches any other good news, so yeah, in the top of that, right? So in number 8 you have, okay, so in number 8 it says, who preaches a different kind of good news. So the act of the continuing act is someone who preaches. The act of preaching is someone who preaches. Okay? Preached at the top of the next page is someone who is before. Right? It's in the past. When you add the ed on, it's in the past.
The past.
Right. Preaching is what someone is doing right now. Okay? So the ing is what someone's doing now. The ed is what someone did before. And the es is a continuation.
Yes, the continuous is.
Right. So we're taking lessons. You're taking lessons. Right now you're learning.
Mm-hmm.
Last week you learned.
Oh, last week I learned.
Learned with the ed.
Last week I learned.
Right. Right now you're learning.
Right now I'm learning. Right.
And over the course of time, I will say, you're taking lessons over the course of time, right? So lessons includes all, right? Learning is what you're doing now. Learned is what you did last week. Lessons is the overall.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
So when I say I'm giving you lessons, that means that I taught you before and I'm still teaching you. Okay? So you have to be careful of that when you're doing sentences, and that it can be tricky sometimes of which form of the word to use. Okay? But that's very important, and you should study that when you're looking at the mechanics of speaking. Okay? Because that makes a big difference in your sentence structure.
Okay.
Okay, anything else you want to know?
I want to read again the last paragraph, and you help me to check my pronunciation if that's correct or incorrect.
Okay.
Okay. The last one, like can,
Yep.
Obviously, I'm not trying to win the approval of people.
Okay, hang on. You say it like a U. Okay, the O you pronounce like a U. Approval.
Approval.
Right. Perfect.
Approval of people, but of God. If pleasing people, where's my goal?
No.
When we go.
Were my goal.
Were my goal. I would not. I would. Is that like how do you say?
Would.
Would. I would not be Christ. Servant.
Right. Okay, so one thing, okay, and this is a very, very Vietnamese thing. When you're doing a word like goal, okay, so the G is at the back of the tongue. G. Say G. O. Okay. Goal.
Girl.
No. You're picking your tongue up too soon. Leave your tongue flat for the O. Go. La. Go. La. Goal.
Go.
Goal. Right.
Go.
Right. But you have to leave your tongue flat, and this is a very, right, and you're not the only one, trust me, all my students have the same thing. When there's an L, you try to pick your tongue up for the L too soon. And the letter before it doesn't sound right. So you have to keep your tongue flat. Go. No, keep your tongue flat. Go. La.
Go.
La. La la la. Goal.
Go.
La. La 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 la.
La.
Right. Just quick. La.
La.
Goal.
Go.
Better. But work on it. When you go back and you watch the video, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And it takes practice, okay? Every word in Vietnamese is one syllable. You're not used to having to move your mouth while you're saying one word. Trust me, I know. Like I said, you're not, all my students, you're not the first one, trust me. So practice that. Break the word down if you have to. Go, la. Go, la. Go, la. Go, la.
Go la.
Right. And get in the habit of moving your mouth quick. Right? And the faster you say it, eventually it's going to be one word. Gola. Goal.
Go.
That's getting really good, honestly. But you're only going to get better. Practice. It takes you have to learn new habits, and the only way to do that is to keep practicing. Okay?
Practice.
Right. But you're doing great. You just have to keep reinforcing and practicing, right? And break words down. The big words, break them down to individual sounds if you have to. And put them together, right? Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to let you go. Thank you, actually. This is great. See, when I'm helping you, other students can learn from that. And so I love it, right? It helps. It's not just helping you, it's helping a lot of people, and I really appreciate it. Trust me. So we have a lesson tomorrow. I will get you the information on that lesson so you can start looking at it and get familiar with it. Okay? I'd like to say thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you picked up some good tips. The end of this was like really good information for you, and I hope that you learned a lot from it. Okay? So everyone take care of themselves and have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you very much.